This gonna be my last point of today, and then I'm gonna go find something else to do. Okay? You like my shirt? I told y'all before the only reason why I had the '90s shirt was because I couldn't find an '80s one, and they came out with an '80s one. So yeah, '80s baby, '80s baby. But anywho, okay. The main point that I'm trying to make with all of this is that all of this shit is y'all fault. Men, it's all your fault. It's all your fault. Like, and a lot of times y'all don't want to take accountability for the fact that y'all created this, right? Nobody would be talking shit about Simone Biles' husband if Simone Biles' husband could shut the fuck up, right? Nobody would be talking shit about how black men mistreat black women in the community if y'all could shut the fuck up and stop mistreating black women in the community, right? You're parading your mistreatment all over the internet on a regular basis, right? Whether it be on podcasts where you share your opinion, or whether we have to see it in news reports where we see where the results of your opinion end up, right? Which is usually in the deaths and harming of black women. Okay. So it's your fault. It's your fault. Simple as that. Okay. You can't talk about how the black community is messed up, say that you're the leader of the black community, do things in leadership that totally contradict your leadership in the black community, and then blame black women for it. It's all your fault. And the reason why I can say that is because black women are actually course correcting. And we see that on a wide scale. And you can normally see that by the way that just being real, other communities are interacting with black women, right? So just because you don't want black women doesn't mean somebody else doesn't want black women, right? And that's what you're learning now. So it's kind of late to then back up and be like, no, now we want black women. You let everybody know that you didn't. You let everybody know, everybody, how much you hate yourself, right? Own that and move on with your life. Focus on being better, right? But don't try to deny the shit that you already put out in the open, because we all see it, right? We see it in regular news stories, right? All the shit that you've been perpetuating that you said not to take seriously, we see the result of it, right? In front of our faces. We can't ignore it, and it is your fault. So be a man, own that shit, and change the narrative. You're welcome. This gonna be my last point.
Yo, the nigga said, he said her words don't hit the same in her natural state. Damn. I think that's one of the key things, man. You bitches are something else. Can we get you in your natural state so you could know that don't nobody else want you? Not looking like that. I'm sorry. Sorry.
So I was sitting here walking my dog, and I was thinking, like I always do, black men literally cannot catch a break. They are attacked on every level.
Remember, that's not part of the black community. You see? These are just black men.
How and why are we being blamed? You're going so hard. You keep leaving multiple comments. I think you want some attention, so I'm going to give you a little bit of attention. Black men are to blame for other races of women feeling like they are superior, feeling like they can talk down on, do the microaggressions because of the pillow talk. And I watched a little bit of one of your videos, and you were saying, why are black women so mad about interracial dating? Why can't I just date what? Nobody gives a fuck about who you date.
Here we go. Stop the show. Stop the show. Ma'am. Don't you know that it's women that don't curse? Like, you don't have to curse. Honestly. But you use that. And you sisters use talking in a verbally assaulting way as your threat of a conduit to violence if this talk does not work. This is wild. I love it. All I'm gonna do is show what the sisters are.
It's not about that at all. What it's about is that y'all take your funky asses over to other groups of women and y'all talk shit about us. That
if is the shit that the men are talking about, does it have any truth towards it?
That's it. That's all. Y'all are constantly comparing us to other groups of women.
What else are we supposed to do? You don't want to be yourself. You got stupid shit on your head. We want you natural. So we're going to compare you to the bitches whose hair you look like. What's the difference, Prince? You wear the same hair that the bitches wear, but you're a different animal. You're faking to be like them. They're really nice people. You're not. They're really bad people. You are. So you are everything that they are not, and you are not what they are.
That's it. That's all. If we did the same thing, y'all would not be able to compete nor compare to other groups of men.
Ma'am, that's the question that we have for Cynthia G and everybody. What do you suggest that the black women do? If the black men can't do anything, what do you suggest the sisters do? That is my number one question for Cynthia G. Because you can't say if y'all go do the other thing. My thing to Cynthia G is, okay, you say date elsewhere. How do they go about doing it? Help these bitches win. But she can't. Because it's all about talking shit. It ain't about helping these black women at all. You bitches should have courses on how to get other cultures and other races of men. Because we want you to do it. We actually do. We actually believe that would open up more racial love if y'all could actually pull that shit off. That's the problem. That's where the problem comes in. You can't pull it off. Listen to this threat.
The same thing, that's all. If we did the same thing, y'all would not be able to compete nor compare.
Why won't you go do it? Because most black men say, yo, it's true. If you go get a white man that lives at Coconut Grove, Greenwich, Connecticut, fucking downtown Manhattan, wherever, can you get that man? Yes, he's doing better than most black men. Will he have you, wife you, and treat you like the white queen? So that we could not like it. You a fake ass bitch. Won't you go do it so that we could not like it? You don't even know if we're gonna like it or not. Go do it so we can like it. Black women in masks go get with white men and everything, and they become your husband, and they put you in the big house in Greenwich, and they make babies with you, and they pass their generational wealth down to you. Please pull that off. Please.
That's all. If we did the same thing,
Excuse me,
y'all would not be able to compete nor compare to other groups of men. It would bruise your ego badly. That's it. That
true. It would bruise my ego badly, but we would never know. If you sisters could band together and figure out how to get those big time white men to take care of you, everything that you want the black man to do, please. Black men will be so jealous, but we're never going to get the chance to be because you bitches can't pull it off. So let's just cut that. Don't say what we would be. Right now, we can go get them.
So, love who you love, date who you want to date, but leave us out of it. If I'm not your preference, that's okay. But you don't have to continuously remind the world that you're loving on another woman.
Ma'am, all you bitches do is remind us you are your authentic self. You get to wear pajamas to the store. You are your authentic self. You get to wear anything you want. You get to do with it. You are your authentic self. Be that. Be that.
That you're loving on another woman to spite another woman. That's fucking bizarre. And that comes across like self-hate and like you're not really loving this woman because you love this woman. You're loving this woman because of what she represents. You're loving this woman because of her proximity to whiteness. You're loving this woman.
Yes. Let's take your word as the gospel. What is your next move? Can you go get one? That's all we're asking. Stop trying to talk this thing through. Do it. Yeah, we could go get a fat white, skinny white, Asian. We could go get an ugly Asian. Don't give a fuck. Can you go do it? Can you go get an ugly fat white man? Do it. I don't want that, Prince. Right? You still got your preferences. We know what you doing. You want to get your ass out and go to work. We know what you bitches want.
Because you don't love yourself. Spread love is the Brooklyn way. How?
Yo, listen to this bitch.
This gonna be my last point of today, and then I'm gonna go find something else to do. Okay? You like my shirt? I told y'all before the only reason why I had the 90s shirt was because I couldn't find an 80s one.
Ma'am, if you don't, ma'am.
All it is that all of this shit is y'all fault. Men, it's all your fault. It's all your fault. Like, and a lot of times y'all don't want to take accountability for the fact that y'all created this, right? Nobody would be talking shit about Simone Biles' husband if Simone Biles' husband could shut the fuck up, right? Nobody would be talking shit about how black men mistreat black women in the community if y'all could shut the fuck up and stop mistreating black women in the community, right? You're parading your mistreatment all over the internet on a regular basis, right? Whether it be on podcasts where you share your opinion, or whether we have to see it in news reports where we see where the results of your opinion end up, right? Which is usually in the deaths and harming of black women. Okay,
homie.
So
this is a bitch named the other bitch. Oh, I know what you. Oh, right.
So this is a thing I'm having a very difficult time comprehending for myself. There's a man here on TikTok who made a video. I commented. He responded with a video. And in his comment section, the men did not like my response. They didn't like the fact that I used myself as an example as to why I'm filing for divorce. But yet you guys are talking about women filing for divorce. Do you want to know why we file or not? Now, all 80% of women don't file for the same reasons. It's stupid to think that every woman who files for divorce are filing for the same exact reasons. Some are filing because their man is a cheater. Some are filing because their man is abusive.
Ma'am, we're starting to get sick of you bitches. Why, Prince? Why are you starting to get sick of hearing us talk? Ma'am, when you bitches talk, you are trying to make reasoning on bullshit grounds. A lot of men just get sick of it. Ma'am, that is not how we count why you got divorced. We don't give a fuck if whether it was DV, whether it was non-DV, whether it was everything. The thing is, did you marry a man who got money that you could get some damn child support and alimony when you file for divorce? That's the only thing we count. Now, we would care if you was with a man who didn't pay for all that shit. Then we'd be like, yo, he fucked you up for no reason. You know what I mean? When it come to fucking bitches up, we don't know why they did that. And I wouldn't do it, and I wouldn't encourage niggas to do it, but she could have took the nigga money, slapped the nigga mother, kicked him in the nuts. We don't know. Come on, man. The only thing we do know is you black bitches marry niggas who can give you child support and alimony, and that is the reason why we count divorces the same. So your argument is bullshit.
Filing for the same exact reasons. Some are filing because their man is a cheater. Some are filing because their man is abusive. Some are filing because they just feel like they've outgrown the relationship. Some are filing because they won't leave him for.
Ma'am, you outgrown the relationship. Are you still filing for child support and alimony? Like, ma'am, we don't deal with that shit the way you black bitches talk. Well, maybe this and maybe that. Right. Any maybe we pick, that's the opportunity for us to be wrong. Fuck you.
Somebody else. Everyone has a different reason. I can speak for myself in my situation as to why I'm filing for divorce. So I think that a lot of men are just not ready to hear it. A lot of men are not ready to hear and to try to put their ego to the side and step outside themselves. But men always want women to put their emotions to the side.
To do what? To do what? To not get them for child support and alimony, bitch. Like, I not get them for their money. Now, yes, it's a few brothers out here who care when you bitches call them and piss them off, or they may cheat on you and they want to minimize themselves and appear small to you so you could take them back, that's cool. That's when the guy's trying to tell you to put your emotions to the side. That's cool. But if ain't no money on the line, then yes, you should be putting your, if money is on the line, you should be putting your emotions to the side for sure.
And to listen to a man, y'all gotta listen to us too. It doesn't work that way. We can't just listen to y'all. Y'all have to listen to us. Y'all need to be willing to hear us out when we tell you we're tired of shit. When we tell you, well, you know what? A lot of these men are cheaters. A lot of these men are abusive.
There we go, guys. So the question to the black woman is, what are you willing to pay for for players' loyalty? What are you willing to pay for that man's loyalty? Man does not owe you loyalty. Just like you don't owe him no pussy. What about that?
These men are narcissistic. A lot of these men are unhealed. It doesn't mean all of you. It would be stupid to say all of you. It's like saying all men cheat. I am not one of those type of women who believe all men cheat.
That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. Prince, how do you know it's a lie, Prince? Let me tell you how I know it's a lie. What did she want us to hear her out about? She ain't say shit. She didn't say shit. She's only saying that black men don't know why she divorced, and she never telling the reason. She ain't say shit. But the reason why she's lying about she don't believe all men cheat when most women believe that all men cheat is because they are not willing to give 100% every fuck. So they know that they are lackluster, and they know that somebody else could put 100% in, and they're not going to say to you, yo, look, HD Live, I'm not going to put 100% in the night. I think you should go fuck somebody who is going to put 100% in the night. That's what they ain't going to say. All right?
I think that's dumb.
So they know your ass going to cheat. They know they ain't trying to fuck you to the best of their ability every time. They just expect your ass to just be like, oh, that's good enough. And what niggas do? Niggas say, yeah, that's good enough. And niggas just move on.
It's like the same as saying all women are hoes, which we are not all hoes. We're not all for the streets. Are there some who are? Absolutely. The same way that there are.
Let's move on, man. I got this other shit for you niggas, but let's take a break and go to Kendra G real quick. I got some other shit for you niggas. We're going to start here and then we're going to go. Now, my gladiator is supposed to, she's going down to a wedding. She's going down to a wedding down in South Carolina for her nephew or whomever, whatever, right? So she's going to come home after work and then she's going to go out and get her hair done. So I most certainly may do two shows here.
G Singles dating app now, available on iPhones and Android phones, where you can find real love and your person.
Well, I would try to do a quick style when I was leaving New Jersey because my hair.
Look at that beard. Look at that shadow. Look at that beard. Now I didn't see this video because I'm using this video to go back to TikTok to showcase another segment of the Sistas. So we getting over here before 4 o'clock so we can have a good time with the other stuff.
It wasn't done.
Okay, is it a ponytail? Is it a half a wig?
It's a
Yo, son, yo. A baller, B. I keep telling you, HD Live. I only rock with ballers that do their thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm only to be used. Wow, y'all niggas are disgusting. Yeah, I went to the store the other day, and it's just like a little heavy set Puerto Rican or whatever she was, fair skinned bitch. Heavy set though. She had ass though. So I'm just looking at her ass. This little fat bitch got ass, right? And then I look up because she had nice, smooth, milky white skin. And then I looked a little closer, guys. I looked a little closer. As I get closer to the bitch, I get closer towards her face. Bitch has like not just a little mustache. Shit. You could almost comb it with a toothpick or something, man. I mean, god damn. I said, damn. She don't know what I know. She don't know that I know. I mean, since the mustache was like very visible. I was like, damn, sis.
Ponytail.
It's
Niggas don't want to ask how much here. Please no. That chin and lip is crazy. Like I would rather the bitch say, yo, my skin, my pigmentation is fucked up than what the case really is. You understand? I would rather her say, yo, I have some pigmentation issues on my skin, but my skin is smooth. This ain't no hair. You understand?
a ponytail.
Supposedly, yeah.
All right, let me go. I'm gonna leave you alone. Where you calling me from, Keisha Boo?
New York, Albany, New York.
Albany, New York. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it. I haven't seen this video, my nigga. I want you niggas to know something. I haven't seen it. But let's talk about Albany, New York. Y'all know the Prince. The Prince done did it all, did it everywhere. Albany. I haven't even thought about Albany in a while. Oh. What I had like what? 1, 2. I might have did like 3 bitches in Albany. Different occasions though. One time, me and my homeboy went up in there, and I had the black sister with the fat ass up there. Albany's like goddamn. It's different areas, but whatever. It's the hood, but whatever. I had the black bitch with the fat ass, and I made her call over some girl because we didn't know who it was. By the time we got there, we drove from New York up there one time, and so she had a good white bitch for the nigga. She had a good white bitch for the nigga, babe. I was like, wow. So he don't do white bitches. This is way back. He don't do white bitches. Way back, son. He don't do white bitches, B. I'm like, oh, man. So I went there, got that bitch pussy, whatever, and he just, I guess, sat there, whatever, man. That shit was crazy. Yo, the nigga didn't do the bitch. Didn't do the bitch, man. He ain't do the bitch, man. He stuck to his guns.
Albany's kind of close to Buffalo, right?
Yeah,
Hell
like
no. Hell no. Hell no. You talking about another 5-6 hours. Like Albany's like 2 hours from, 3 hours from me. If you doing speed limit.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Buffalo's like 8 hours. Buffalo's up there, son. Goddamn Niagara Falls.
Albany's kind of close to Buffalo, right?
Yeah, it's like about, I think like 4 to 5 hours, I think. Something like that.
Right. That is not close, bitch. She's way closer to me than some damn Buffalo.
Oh, it's not close to Buffalo at all.
I mean, not
All
like
right.
that, yeah, but
So is it, how do you say your name? Is it Keisha or Keisha?
Keisha.
Keisha. It is Keisha. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Keisha, Albany, New York. How old are you, babe?
50.
Okay, 50. What's
Dang. But we all know how it go with the black sisters that look like this. They got just as much swag as Kendra G in their community. Now they shouldn't, but it's just what happened to the black community. What happened was this, guys. Pay attention here. This bitch had a nursing job, a job in motor vehicles, security, whatever. This was back then though, y'all, where that pay was good and it only increased over time with seniority and stuff like that, right? And affirmative, all the fly shit. Her best thing that she could do with that good job was always eat at the best restaurants. Make sure that her apartment and her refrigerator was full and make sure she would just eat because she didn't have to worry about money from a man, beauty, or any sort of thing, especially as she got bigger, niggas still fucking her and shit. You see what I'm saying? But her key, and most black women's key, is having that job so they could eat whatever the fuck they want. And that so many black bitches have eaten themselves out of sexy, even if they are ugly or whatever, that it never really mattered to them long as they have a job and they can just make sure that they can eat. Restaurants and this and that and this and that. That really, that gluttony just infected these bitches. Over time, what do you care? I got my job. I'm on my way to retirement. I could wear my hair like this. I could look like shit. I probably had a baby. Niggas just fuck me. My pussy smelled. I mean, just the worst. And you still maintain your swag somehow because you go to work and you still could go to a restaurant. These bitches are sick, bro.
You go there, Kai.
Libra.
Libra. You have any
No,
children?
it's looking well. Yeah, I got 4.
How old are your 4 kids, baby?
Let me see, my oldest son.
And don't forget that. Don't forget that part. When the nasty niggas impregnate these bitches. Yo, now you, HD Live and King Disagreeable, y'all the only niggas rocking with me. Y'all ain't got no kids. But could you imagine having a baby by something like this? This is not this is why you don't have kids. But a nigga like the Prince, I set myself out where I could never make this mistake. You understand where I come from? I only gonna impregnate the bitches that I think will never look like this. You understand? So you have to actually, because you could get a bitch that's halfway thick or whatever, and you knock the bitch up and she turned into this. I made sure I knocked up bitches that just had them skinny, slim, good, beautiful features. You understand? Because you can't get trapped up fucking thick bitches when you're trying to get a bitch pregnant, B. I'm telling you something. You know what I'm saying? That lazy shit could kick in. Nah. All my bitches, they like to be out there looking good and showing their ass off and all the stupid shit that most men don't like. But I take that as somebody that, ain't going to be getting themselves overweight and all that other bullshit. When it comes to impregnating a bitch, don't mean she a good bitch. Don't mean I'm going to be with the bitch. Don't mean even that I'm a good nigga. You know what I'm saying? But I was a little more direct when tossing, nut around. Pause. Even though one was a mistake, but it didn't matter. We don't be getting caught up with nasty bitches like this. Not knowing, we not doing that. Now y'all know, okay, say the Prince would fuck this bitch. Let's go, let's try it. Since King Disagreeable want to do that. Let's say I would fuck this bitch. I would never fuck her face up. She would have to bury her fucking head. But let's say I did. I would never get no bitch like this pregnant. Are you crazy? And get myself caught up like that? No, I have way more respect for my, where I'm gonna have a child at. Like them bitches right there, they ain't never gonna be fat. They are totally against that shit. They make fun of people. They, you know what I'm saying? They don't do that.
It's 31, about to be 32.
Let's tell me your age right now.
Okay, 31, 33, 27, and a 6-year-old.
Oh, that was my point. And then big bitches like this be having sons, and them niggas be gangster. You see what I'm saying? So they end up having sons, and that adds to their swag where they think they're sexy. So they got sons and shit. So they get to be out there. You know what I mean? Like, it is bad. It's bad. Yeah, most certainly. But not like this. Not like this. This is bad. This all the way bad. Like, you talking about a whole damn goatee, my nigga. I'm not saying I haven't. Matter of fact, say I done worse, but this right here is bad. I mean, I like a bitch. You know, I don't care how big you are a lot of times, but can you not have all the extra stuff that I'm looking for? I'm lying. And, you know, I have gotten paid for probably not like this though. This I still can't say this. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say worse than this, but not this. I'm gonna say worse than this. I'm gonna say worse than this. I'm gonna say worse than this. Cause we've been there.
No,
I've
that's
been
okay.
there.
And not too short. He got at least be like a little taller than me or 6 feet.
He can't be too big and not too short.
Yeah. I don't care if they chunky, they got a little belly. I don't care
Let's do
about
the
all
country
that.
cam. Let's do the country cam, Keisha. Let's do the country cam, girl. How tall are you?
5'4".
So you short.
Yeah.
We gotta see your legs.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me go this like this. I don't know if you can see my legs, but I'm a little chunky myself, you know?
So he can't be you, basically.
Yeah.
You heard me? She got a body, King. That's sexy. Sexy. My God. That's what we dealing with out here. You know? That's what you niggas gotta get head from. You don't have to get head, guys. You don't gotta let this bitch give you head. Come on, you don't have to. You know? Titty fuck the bitch. But I say don't do nothing on top of her. If you're gonna do this, please, only from behind, man. Don't do that to yourself. My God. I ain't trying to knock it. Like I said, I've done worse, but still and still, I'm past those years. Some of you niggas may not. And I'm not knocking anything, man. I'm just saying, look, she's looking for a man. Think about it, guys. Who ass shouldn't she be kissing? She should be kissing anybody's ass. But she got 4 sons. Her sons will come fuck you up. But she's 5'4". Maybe she got maybe her sons are tall and to fuck you up. So that's why you don't even fuck with nothing like this.
Too short.
Yeah. I don't care if they chunky, they got a little belly. I don't care
Let's do
about
the
all
country cam. Let's do the country cam, Keisha. Let's do the country cam, girl. How tall are you?
5'4".
So you short.
Yeah.
We gotta see your legs.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me go this like this. I don't know if you can see my legs, but
One more time. I like to look at the houses. One more time, dog. I need to see.
yeah. I don't care
Ceiling fan.
if they chunky, they got a little belly. I don't care
Let's do the
about all
country
that.
cam. Let's do the country cam, Keisha. Let's do the country cam, girl. How tall are you?
5'4".
So you short.
Yeah.
We gotta see your legs.
Damn, that bitch.
Wait a minute.
That is a bald-headed ass bitch. My God. Look at that fucking beard. Come on, King.
Let me go this like this. I don't know if you can see my legs, but I'm a little chunky myself, you know?
Old ass China cabinet.
So he can't be you,
Get rid of that China cabinet.
basically.
Yeah.
Girl. Keisha, girl. Keisha, girl. You my sister. Actually, you my sister for real. My sister name is Keisha.
Oh. I know my hair looking crazy.
Ma'am. That's what black bitches go to, your hair? What about the rest of you?
Keisha girl. You my sister. Actually, you my sister for real. My sister name is Keisha.
I know my hair looking crazy.
Keisha girl, we got to handle our business, honey. Does the guy gotta make a certain amount of money?
At least 30 and up.
Oh, well, you're not asking for a lot.
Great point, Dolomite. 30 and up, she need the man auction. Because that's the whole point. She should actually be paying somebody, but she's too old for that, man. Like, what are you going to do with her? All jokes aside. If I ask a man, what does he want out of a woman? He wants to fuck this bitch. She ain't up to it. She's really not. A lot of sisters ain't, bro. That's way more physically fit than her. And I'm not saying that the big bitches won't fuck more. I'm just saying, like, what are you going to do? What do you want? You want this? A lot of brothers don't. Not on a constant, you know, that he don't want that to be his go-to. Unless she's paying him.
Or 40 up. You know, as long as they working and, you know.
I mean, now I will say she ain't asking for a lot. She said at least 30 and up. Now you ain't asking for a lot. Now I give you that. You ain't.
That's the point that he don't get. Yeah, HD Live, you got to perform. Like, it's not even a game. You got to actually get busy.
With no crazy money salary.
No, I'm not a money hungry girl.
Well, I'm about to say, when was your last relationship? Your husband. When did Chad, I'm not ask that question. When was your last relationship?
I had a relationship for a while. I don't know when though.
Oh, you've been dating since your husband been in prison?
Yeah, I've been dating.
Right, y'all made me, this nigga King disagreeable, B. I'm sick of this nigga. He made me miss my whole damn point of the video, messing with this nasty bitch. This nigga, man, let's take it back.
We've been separated for a long time. I don't know. I'm just guessing 6 years. Could have been a longer than sense to me. So,
How much?
a child with him. So, I don't even know. I didn't keep up. He got life on the end.
You got the divorce on leeway? Poor man. You ever been married?
Yeah, I've been married twice.
Was you married to two of your children's dads?
One of the kids' father. Yeah.
Okay. When did you get
She been married twice. Niggas, you know she was paying. Let's go.
divorced last?
Well, really separated.
You know what we would like to see, guys? We would like to see pictures of this bitch when she was 21 years old. Because these bitches be morphing.
Oh, you're still married?
Yeah, but we're not together though. I have to pay for the divorce.
How long y'all been separated for?
6 years, I think, 7, something like that.
Girl, how much the divorce cost? You got the divorce on leeway?
No, he's in prison. He's in prison, so I was waiting for him to do it.
Girl,
Yeah.
Keisha, what's going on, child?
He's in prison, so I was waiting for him to do it.
Girl,
Yeah.
Keisha, what's going on, child? What did he go to prison for?
Robbery.
Girl, what did y'all need? Milk and cookies? What was he robbing?
I don't know what he was robbing. Something stupid. I know that.
So, okay, hold on. I'm so confused. How long were you guys married for?
Since 2010.
And when did he go to prison?
I think 2016.
So he went to prison 10 years ago.
Yeah, just. Mm-hmm.
And how much more time he got left?
I don't even know. I didn't keep up. He got life on the end.
He got life?
Yeah, he could get out in 16 to life, but they might keep him permanent. Maybe.
So how did the divorce start? Is it emotion?
Well, I did call legal aid and stuff to get help because divorce. It's easy to get married, but it's hard to get divorced because it costs money. And I have a child with him, so they told me that I have to get full custody.
What the fuck?
And I have a child with him, so they told me that I have to get full custody. That's not touch.
Hi, honey. Hi, sir. I'm looking for you a new dad. Mama, Keisha, let's focus, honey. Let's focus. Okay. What were you saying?
Wow.
I said, I called legal aid. They told me I have to get full custody for them to help me with the divorce. So I have to do that.
Why don't you got full custody? He in jail. That don't count as full custody.
That's what I'm saying. And that's why I didn't went down. It didn't make sense to me. So
how much the divorce cost?
It could be 600 to 1,000 more, depending on if the person's fighting, for the relationship.
So it's $600 to $1,000.
I think so. Something like that. Yeah.
So that right now you can't afford.
Well, I mean, I'm a single mom, taking care of my bills. I don't get no help, so.
There we go, guys. The question is, why? Why are you a single mom who do your own thing and don't get any help by any man in the whole wide world? That's the question. That's all we've been saying to black women. Yes, you had babies with husbands. You've been married 2 times. Things ain't work out. The guy went to jail. He's in jail for life. Why? Since that point, why have you not had another man help you? That's the question for every single mother. See, because it was all about having stepfathers, but then you mistreated them. Now they're not running to help you. So the next best thing that you have to do is be a great person and a helpful and resourceful and uplifting and everything that you don't want to be as a black woman. That's why. Because there's no reason even this bitch, there's no reason she shouldn't see some man in her regular everyday life and say, look, I'm a single mother. I got kids. I'm trying to work it out by myself. Look, I'm asking you, can you be with me? I really like you. I'll do right by you, whatever. And she don't want to get turned down, but she'll put herself out on Kendra G with her wig all fucked up. It don't make sense. She has a better chance of talking to that man in public. Yes, he can use you, but anybody can. I'm sure he'll at least take advantage of you a little bit and act like he's gonna help pay. And some men will really help you because you will be helping them and being this great person, which will supersede a lot of your shortcomings, sis. But you can't tell these bitches nothing, man. But you basically doing the same thing by going out on Kendra G. And you doing it way worse than I think you would if you had approached some man in public with a fucking hat on, which would be better than this shit you got on your head.
I don't have no extra $600 right now, but when I do, I will.
Okay.
If it
All
costs
right,
that, I don't know how much it's going to cost. I'm just guessing.
Okay, so a couple things. We started the show 6 years ago. I used to have separated people. Then I stopped having separated people.
Oh, okay.
Then wait, hold on. But then when the dating app came out, we went back to allowing separated people because you can be separated inside the dating app. So we can proceed. But I got to be honest with you, Keisha. I don't know what man is making this deal, baby girl.
Well, I'm getting a divorce, so I'm not with him. So it's just people. I'm being lazy, and the money, stuff like that.
So and he been in jail now. You said for 6 years.
We've been separated for a long time. I don't know. I'm just guessing.
Kendra, she's up here looking to hopefully fool another man. She's not up here to talk about all of this, man.
It could have been longer than that.
Hold on.
Honestly.
Was y'all separated before he went to prison, or y'all separated when he went to prison?
When he went to prison, because he got locked up again, so I didn't want to continue the relationship.
So basically, but now I have a question.
Okay.
Is it really a separation, or is your husband just in prison?
No, we really separated. I'm not with him.
So you started paperwork to confirm a separation?
No, but I told him.
Then girl, your husband just in prison. That ain't called separated.
We don't
that's separated by law, not by choice.
Yeah, but we don't talk. He only call like once a year, if that. He don't call like that or nothing like that, So I'm not barely talking.
Bring the camera down. Well, girl, he in prison, so we know y'all not together. Well, I'm trying to figure out.
I mean, we're not communicating. We don't talk barely. He calls like once a year. That he don't call like that at all.
If you met a man tomorrow that wanted to marry you, could he legally marry you?
Of course.
No, but I will get divorced as soon as I can.
Oh, child. Y'all be having a lot going on.
They be having a lot going on, Kendra. And guess what bitches like you do? You don't fuck with a man at all, so you could tell other bitches that they got a lot going on. You do the same thing that Dr. Umar Johnson do. Come on now. Stop it. Now, nobody's knocking you, but I don't like when people do that. As if you was with somebody, you would be having it better. No. People do what they want. When you're dealing with another person, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people stay away from that shit, man. You know what I mean? Like, it do be a lot,
What kind of man you... Wait, hold on. What do you do for a living?
I take care of people right now.
What does that mean?
What do you do for a living? I take care of people right now. That's your black sisters, guys.
What do you do for a living?
I take care of people right now.
What does that mean? Like you like a
Like
caregiver?
home health aid, you know, like you're going to homes and take care of people and stuff like that.
So you take care of people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you're okay. So Keisha, Albany, New York, 50 years old, Libra, mom of 4 kids by 4 men.
God
Married,
damn, hold on,
separated,
we
but her
missed
husband in
that.
prison. So
Hold
they separated by
on.
law.
Hold on, we missed
And
that.
so you ain't filed.
How did we miss that part? How did we miss that? 4 kids by 4 men, you nasty bitch.
50 years old, Libra, mom of 4 kids by 4 men.
How do you sit there with a proud face and expecting somebody to think your pussy is actually worth a damn? Well, Prince, 50-year-old men got 4 kids, so maybe we could match it up like that. You bitches got all the answers, man. I tell you something, man. That's how come I always say, ma'am, are you open to the idea that your pussy is not good enough for men? I just want to know, are you at least open to the idea? Because you bitches seem to never count that man can say, nah, that shit ain't good enough for me.
So you take care of people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you're okay. So Keisha, Albany, New York, 50 years old, Libra, mom of 4 kids by 4 men. Is married. She said she's separated, but her husband in prison. So they separated by law. And so you ain't filed not one separation paper to start the process of your divorce.
YouTube Premium is ad-free.
Kendra, she's supposed to say, niggas still hitting it though. That's all she needs to say.
I did call legal places to try to get divorced and stuff because he said he was going to do it in prison. He never did it. Could it be?
Oh, see, it's always his fault. It's his fault. She's a free woman, but it's his fault. I'll be damned.
And but I did call legal places to try to get divorced and stuff because he said he was going to do it in prison. He never did it. Could it be free for him and I have to pay out here, you know?
Right. So we just found out that you are just a cheap big bitch. That's what we just found out. That's why you act the way you act, and that's why you got that old ass China cabinet. That's why you cheap.
And do y'all have kids together?
One.
So does he only calls that child once a year?
Yeah, seen like once or twice, something like that.
You cheap, you're a liar. You just everything that we say about sisters, man. You honestly are, man. And I actually feel bad for that nigga. That he had a baby with you. I appreciate the baby, but at the same time, that man said, I'd rather go to jail than be with your ass.
Okay.
Yeah, he don't call like that.
Bring the camera to your face. And you say you take care of people for a living. So
Yeah.
what kind of man are you looking for, baby girl?
An honest man who's loyal and who's consistent.
Loyal to a woman that got a husband? Yeah.
I know. It sounds bad, but it's not like we're not really together.
Here's the deal. That's what I'm gonna say. Listen, y'all gotta be handling y'all business. No, for real. Like we could proceed,
right?
But I think what happens is y'all don't be wanting to handle y'all business, and sometimes the role ain't no new man or woman. It's handle business season. Your house a mess.
They want somebody loyal, guys. Just remember that. Remember that. All right. That's what I think niggas should be selling. That's what I think should be priced in. I don't think you owe anybody that. And they try to scare you. Oh, you can't be bringing no diseases. I won't. I'll wrap it up. You understand? I don't owe you no loyalty, man. You not even, we ain't going to try to, I ain't going to talk bad. I ain't going to talk bad, man. We're going to move on.
We're going for walks. I don't see we're going for workouts.
Can you hear me?
Hi, Shavana. Welcome in.
Hi.
Were you up here before?
I was like a few years ago when I had
Welcome
started
back.
I was a few years ago. I was.
All right.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you? Do you consent to be on a live and potentially all platforms?
Yeah.
All right. So what's the update?
Oh my gosh, there's no update. I'm not gonna lie. I
So
took
when you
some
say a
time.
few years ago, what year were you up here? Was this 2022, 2023?
I think it was 2022.
There you go, guys. Let's start this off let's start this off the right way. The bitch called the bitch in 2022. Get a life. Now, I'm not saying we can't all be connected and have communities, but ma'am, you ain't got a man yet. It's different for brothers. We don't have to close the deal. But the thing is, as far as a black woman is concerned, she dress up every day, she work hard, she busts her ass every day. Is it to eventually showcase that putting all that education and powerful stuff together with great character and being a great person can always get you a man that you don't always disregard because you're higher than mighty? No, it never works that way. It never works. 3 years later, she's still calling back without a man. But did she fuck during that time? Oh, most certainly. So we always go back to the age-old question. Ma'am, is it safe to say that your pussy is not good enough for men that you fuck? I mean, other than that, a black bitch is perfect, right? She's the most educated, she's this, she's that. So what's left? That her pussy's supposed to be the shit and no man should ever leave her and she should have all men that fucked up want to crawl in it. But it doesn't work. So it leads me up to the question. Ma'am, do you believe? Because I know, some bitches' pussy ain't worth it.
Yeah, it was 2022.
22, 23, 24, 25. Yeah. So it's been about 5 years. Welcome back.
5 years ago.
Yep.
Okay, no update.
No update.
Oh.
No update. But have you been fucking? So how could we ever get to the bottom of this if they won't ask the key questions to set the proper tone of the conversation? Well, Prince, you can't do that. You got to like weasel in to get the truth. That's why I ain't got nobody watching me now, man. Where Bernie at, man? Come on, man. Where Bernie at?
Back.
Yep.
Okay, no update.
No update.
Okay, still. So what's going on?
So I would say now I'm kind of in a space where I am wanting to like date to marry or be courted. But my issue is I live in Las Vegas. There's a lot of, talk about the women out here. You know how it is out here. It's legally and all that. So yeah. I don't go out that much because I don't have friends out here. And not that that matters, but I don't really know what to do or where to go or like the environments to really be placed in. Because when I do go out, I feel like the people that are approaching me are not the people that I feel like should be approaching me in my.
So you shouldn't have fucked in 5 years then. Yeah, son. Yeah, she's on a few rosters thinking she has a roster. I agree with that.
Mind.
Okay, and who is that? Who's approaching you that you don't want to approach you? What does that guy look like?
He might be handsome, but
he's handsome. Check.
He's not dressed professional.
He's not dressed professional. No check. So we even right now.
He's kind of looking a little thuggish.
He's looking thuggish, ruggish. We're in the negative now. -1.
Thuggish.
Okay, so where are you hanging out to attract thugs in Las Vegas?
Well, this is next to LA. I'm from LA, so a lot of people from LA come out here. So I could just be at a nice casino.
But there's girls in Vegas that I know who come up on my lives and they're not dating or attracting thugs. Currently.
Okay, Ashley.
Literally, in my one-on-one.
Attracting thugs, not attracting thugs. They still don't want none of them.
They're not. There's no thugs. Yeah.
Okay. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it's just like sometimes when they have like pool parties or like I tried cigar lounges, but even in there, it's just kind of like, I don't know. I think I just don't know where to go, to be honest.
Sis, you calling Ashley? I wish you would call her Prince. Where's Bernie at? Bernie's supposed to spawn. We supposed to pay this bitch $20 for 10 minutes of her time so we could question this bitch. Where's Bernie? We would like to give you some advice, sister. Like, the men who do approach you, they are the ones that can quote unquote handle you. Every other man that you think is a good man, unfortunately, that man cannot handle you. What do you mean? What I mean is, you have not changed as a person. Yes, you are healed. Most black women are healed, but you are not a good person. You haven't changed your character to be always helping somebody because you believe you are owed something as a black woman who has mediocre pussy.
And I feel like if you want to be in a more elevated space, and I'm gonna get a little superficial,
and you want to be elevated, think about your aspirations. You want to be elevated to meet other men so they could fuck you and you could garner something from them like lifestyle, money, or something. Think about your aspirations, sis. When you could just be with one of these thug guys and be happy. You're never going to be doing more than roller coasters and boat rides. What's so wrong with that? You could do it frequently.
Here with you.
Okay.
Because this is to get real. The girls in Vegas and Cali, that part of the West Coast, they have to look head to toe now. Typically.
Yeah.
I'm just being honest. Weight, beauty, the way they put themselves together is like a priority. It's a part of their lifestyle, is what I'm saying.
Ma'am, she's saying that you fat and you ugly. That's what she's saying to you. And she's saying that the reason why you could never be that is because it's a lifestyle. It's an everyday thing. I know that you're trying to get dolled up here and there and men rock with you. But what happens when you go back to your Cinderella 12 o'clock phase? What happens when your carriage turns into a pumpkin? Because you're not willing to keep that carriage up. You're looking, and unfortunately, a person at your weight is actually looking to fit into a glass slipper thinking that you won't break it. And she's basically telling you could never be that. You would have to do a whole lifestyle switch to be, and this is very important right here, to have the attitude that you have and to get the payoff to continue to have that attitude. See, we telling you could look the way you look and change your attitude and be a great, helpful, resourceful person and be great to kiss an ass and everything. You don't believe that you should have to do that. That's why she's telling you that you could never be, because your lifestyle of looking the part to have that attitude doesn't amount.
In Vegas and Cali, that part of the West Coast, they have to look head to toe now. Typically.
Yeah.
I'm just being honest. Weight, beauty, the way they put themselves together is like a priority. It's a part of their lifestyle, is what I'm saying.
Right.
Okay. So if I'm hearing I want better, but you're saying, I'm hearing you also say, well, I'm going to the poppin' pool parties. I'm going to the cigar lounges. I'm putting myself in elevated spaces, but I'm still getting the bottom feed of the catfish. And
wow. Calling grown men catfish. That man worked for the city. That man worked for CVS. That man worked for McDonald's. And I understand there's levels. But just think about the level that they want that's above that.
Yeah. Or no fish at all.
And that's how they always go down to fucking machines, fucking one person here and there while he gets to fuck all over the place. She acting like, well, I ain't dealing with no men at all. Bitch, you getting fucked. Stop. That's why when we started the conversation, we were saying it's been 5 years. Have you fucked since? And how come your pussy couldn't make that man stay? That's why we tried to get to the bottom of this. We are so sick of going through all of this to find out, oh, your pussy just ain't good enough. Then you can say, well, you fat, you bald-headed, you think you the shit, and niggas don't really give a damn. They want to play the same game that you want to play, but you don't want to hear the real truth.
So in Vegas, in Vegas, which is a very competitive market, for dating.
Very, very.
What are we doing with our look? I think you have a pretty face, but I'm seeing I'm not seeing we're going for walks. I don't see we're going for workouts. I don't think we're doing that work.
You're right. You're right. I have recently lost some weight, but I haven't been working out in a few months. I'm not.
Called her out. Called her out. Called her out. And think about it, King Disagreeable. Think about what she's actually up there saying. Y'all be getting mad, handsome niggas coming at me, but I want better. Think about what she's actually saying. Many handsome men rock with her. But she's saying, nah, but he dressed and he's just... Why you just can't be happy with those men that like you? What is the problem? I go to the pool parties, Prince. I go to the pool parties, Prince, and when niggas see me, they be like... So I know I'm the shit, Prince. You and Ashley could say whatever, but handsome men approach me all the time. And I could fuck them, but what happens is I'm still going to keep trying to fuck up the ladder so I could get the lifestyle. But what if you never get it? She don't give a fuck. And none of them do. 50 Cent baby mama, instead of going to get with some Italian speed car racer and taking her ass and going to sit down, she rather let Diddy do what he doing. She could go be with one of them Ferrari racers, man. She a stupid bitch. Take your ass to the racetrack and go wife up one of them niggas. But bitches is stupid. She rather just fuck other men and let Diddy pay her rent. And have 50 Cent baby. Just a stupid hoe. They crazy, man.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna get a little personal. So I was kind of recently going through like depression and anxiety. My little brother died not too.
Told you. Now, do you think that make her want to be a great person and enjoy life and give off the love to the people that love on her because somebody that she loved dearly had got taken away from her early? Do you think she would extend that love? No, they are void of love.
So I was kind of recently going through like depression and anxiety. My little brother died not too long ago. And I mostly just had been in school, or I would go to the gym, but it's a newly gym, so it's not really that crowded, or I would go to work. So I would say that I am focused on working out now. Like now I'm getting back into it. But I think it's just a lot of different things that like played a role.
And I say get into therapy and then think about, go to therapy, work on yourself, and then date. Those are the three. If I can give you any piece of advice before we end the call.
I disagree. I say just be that nice person that you know you can be. And what does that mean, Prince? Kissing a man's ass every day. Can you do that? That's therapy. That will train your ass to be a nice person. Do you have that in you? Why are we worried about everything else except you being the best person you could be every day to somebody? Not to your damn selfish ass self. But I'm wrong. I'm the wrong one. My fault. My fault. Now, when people say, hey, Prince, you always saying that sisters don't be loving niggas. And I say that's a goddamn lie. I say they always love niggas. And they pick who they love. And they complain about it. And it ain't nobody's fault. They love all the time.
Okay, women who are dating men who are incarcerated. You may have met him through a pen pal club. You may have just met him through the prison ministry at your church. You might have found him online on one of those inmates for dates or whatever websites. I want you to reevaluate and reassess the situation. If God spoke to you and told you to marry an inmate, I don't argue when people say God told them something, but for
okay, guys. So don't you dare say that the prince say that black women don't do for people. They pick who they want to do for. Caged animal. Now, everybody to go to jail is not a caged animal, but that's what you could basically say. She know where the nigga is. He's in a damn cage. You know, and we just sit there and we say to the black woman, bitch, you crazy. You told us that you met your man in jail from the church ministry prison app. What? Yo, these bitches are crazy, brothers.
those of you who are not sure, you're just in love because he's cute and he's fine and he's all that. He didn't.
Because he's cute, he's fine, and he's all that. Black women take care of men all the time, and they pick them.
Have a regular job. He's not out in society. So he has all day to work on those muscles. And there are certain things that you're going to have to consider. Usually, if he met you on a dating site, you're not the only profile and you're not the only candidate. If he's attractive, you're not the only person that he is interested in. I strongly suggest or encourage you to do some research on inmates who date. A lot of them are predators from inside the prison walls. They need somebody to keep money on their books.
Right. You hating ass bitch. You can't stop bitches.
Ooh, can I be real with y'all? Let's be real. And let's talk about the things that we don't normally want to talk about, okay? So there is nothing fake about a real bond. Sometimes prison brings out a side of a man that is loving, consistent, focused, and emotionally present. And when you experience that, baby girl, it gives you all the feels. And trust me, it hits so hard and it's different, okay? It's like, where has this man been my entire life? And what you do, you start dreaming, you start planning, you start hoping, you start doing all the things because you have finally found your dream man, right? But listen, sis, that connection, it could be real. I am not the woman to sit here and tell you that it's not. But here is the truth, okay? Time is going to tell everything. And I just want you to slow down and pay attention to it all, okay?
Okay, y'all, this is a little story time about how we got together because I see a lot of y'all keep asking the same question and y'all want to know. So, this how I started. So, first off, I was never friends with him on social media, nothing like that. And I never knew him for real. So, we had a mutual friend and he was making posts on Facebook like crushing on a goat. Two goats together, that's a whole lot of money. Woo woo. So the mutual friend, she ended up sending it to me, and then I was like, which goat? And then she was like, he's talking about you or whatever. So then she posted a picture of me
these bitches are something
with the
else.
clothing brand on that she makes or whatever. And then he was just like, yeah, I'm gonna get her right there. I'm gonna get her for real. So I think he ended up adding me on Facebook or whatever, and I'm seeing all the shit. So the following morning, the person that I was dealing with ended up saying something to me about it. And I'm just like, no, I don't fuck with him. Like, I don't fuck with him. I
can't do this, man.
All right, story time on how I met my husband in prison, but with a little mukbang. I just made some spaghetti. Y'all can be like, oh my God, that's a lot, but little do you know, there's gonna be a whole nother plate after this. But anyway, that first prison visit, I was so nervous. Like my heart was about to jump out of my chest. Oh my God, that was the first time. Oh, hold on, give me a second. I went to Vegas, see some of my sisters, see the babies, because my sister just had a baby, so I had to meet my nephew. And everything was all good. But the day came, and something was going on, because it was my sister's baby daddy who was supposed to take me. But like, he was starting to have the car troubles.
What you want me to do? What you want me to do? It ain't me. It ain't me. This is ridiculous.
I was taking that as a sign, you know, I'm not superstitious, but hello. Definitely was taking it as a sign. So I was even telling my sister, I was like, you know what? I'm not going. You know, I already came, seen the baby, like I'm going home. He went to fix his car. He fixed it literally like in the nick of time. Okay, God works in mysterious ways because it was the nick of him. I did not have time to take a shower. I had to take a shower the night before, but like the before meeting him, I was not able to take a shower. I didn't stink, but I was like, oh. But yeah, he was just outside fixing the car. And the next thing you know, my sister was like, go outside. You know, like it's time to go. I hurry up, do something.
I can't do this shit, man.
So basically, I'm just telling this story because I finally want to give my side of the story off my chest. And honestly, I think it will be a good story time.
I'm trying.
Hey y'all, I haven't been on here in a while, man. Like I really just been on mommy duties. But I wanted to do a story time on how I met my man that did 17 years in prison, and we've been together ever since. He was wrongfully convicted and been in jail since he was 17 years old and just got out about 3 years ago. And we've been together literally ever since he got out. I just want to give y'all a rundown on how we met because it's kind of crazy how we met. So y'all, I'm gonna just get straight to it, okay? So this is about 2020, I want to say. Yeah, this is around like November, around my birthday. So y'all, this is around COVID. So I was going to Hawaii for my birthday, right? Me, my cousin and her homegirl or whatever. It was 3 of us going to Hawaii.
We can never get to the point. Yo, son. Yo, it's tough to get to the point with these people, man.
My birthday. So I'm all excited about going to Hawaii. I was single as fuck at the time. I really wanted to go with a man, but I wasn't really messing with nobody at the time. So I'm like, whatever, I'm just going with my homegirl and her cousin. My cousin and her homegirl. So like 3 days before the trip,
ma'am,
my mom called me like,
ma'am,
I'm gonna just call him Omar. Oh, like Omar got out of jail, whatever. This is my stepdad's brother, Omar. So she like, oh, Omar got out of jail. You like, he gonna be at your grandma's house like tonight, like, you know, stop by and say hi to him, whatever. So I'm like, okay. So boom, we get over there. I say hi to him, like, oh, you know, like congratulations, you home, like, you know, that was crazy, like, you know, like he did 17 years for something that he didn't do. So I'm like, congratulations that you're home, whatever. So we had took a shot or whatever and drunk and shit, boom, boom, boom. And that was really it. That was it. Like, I went on my trip after that, didn't see him after that, none of that. So boom, I get back from my trip and it's, a week later, it's Thanksgiving. So Thanksgiving, hold on, part two, let me do part two. Hey y'all, I haven't been on here in a while.
Yeah, I can't do this shit. Fucking bitch.
Okay, hi TikTok. I've been getting this question a lot inside of my DMs. Basically, a story time I had me and my man met before he got put into jail. So I met my man back in.
All right, I got you guys. I got you. Hold on. I got you. I think I got you.
Was being recorded and is
all my good stuff. They never be talking.
You know, ladies, you hear a lot of horror stories about men getting out and they don't stay with the women, and the women are upset and they're like, oh, they used me or what have you, whatever their excuses. I will tell you that there are men that get out and they leave these women, and it has nothing to do with using them. It has to do with that the women were not true to who they really were to these men. So they get out, they expect women to be a certain person because that's who they portrayed themselves to be during the relationship. And then when they get home, they realize they're not that person. Like, don't portray yourself to be mommy of the year if you're a bad mom. Don't portray yourself to be the cleanest person in the world if you're a hot mess. That's me.
Wow.
You ready to go? Kill this day?
Kill it is the key word. Yeah, we fucked up out here, man. This supposed to be after they get with the man from jail, how he leaves them, but they scared to talk about it.
Bitches be like, I can take your man if I want to. And I'd be like, cool. Here go the last letter that he wrote me. It's got his address, his inmate number. Make sure that you put money on his books on Sunday by 8 o'clock. So that way he can get his commissary, aka stow, by Wednesday. Visitations are at 8 a.m. sharp on Tuesday. Bitches be like, I can.
Hey, TikTok. So I'm picking my man up today. I'll be right back. Oh. It's official. I'm waiting on him to come out the motherfucking gates. Baby, do you hear me? Front center, wait.
Try to tell y'all, black women take care of black men. I try to tell y'all all the time. And y'all always say the same thing. They take care of the Pookies and the Ray Rays. It's true.
For him to come out the gates, boo. Yeah, he just keep calling. I told him that I'm laying down. So he don't even know I'm outside. Y'all know what.
So she lying. Okay, it's a fun surprise. No problem. Let's go.
Pisses me off. Like, it don't take that long for y'all to put nobody in that bitch. Y'all take all motherfucking day to release somebody. Like, the fuck?
Oh. Man got him some big bottoms that he get to play with. Told you black women take care of men. They just be Pookies and Ray Ray. And they never want to admit it. But I always say, these are the men that fits them the best, where they could be their authentic selves. And they can have that surprising, sparing love. Wow, she tried to do the little girl shit and jump on him. Bitch, you know you too big for that. These bitches ain't shit, brother. That man don't even know he being filmed.
Y'all didn't pick my man up.
Oh, good, right there.
There you go, guys. Black love. If you want to see it in mass, all this other fake Cheyenne Bryan shit, forget it. This is the black love that everybody knows that's out there. All the men say it, all the women say it, but the women act like they don't participate. It's black love. They looking for your ass to be downtrodden. At least he came home with something very important. You know how important that is? You come home to something, man, you like get that little baby treatment, for a moment. It's very important, man. Rub that nigga head like a dog. My little doggy home. That woman feels protected. You hear me? And I don't see why sisters don't do this all the time, because you can't get nothing better. Look at the joy.
It's over, all the mess over, all the stress over.
Just muting the music. You know how it is, guys. It's what they do. Nobody lying on them.
Don't tell me to breathe.
Let's move on.
Doesn't kill you, makes
These bitches are something else.
you found a new man. So what?
They men come home from jail, baby.
What's up, y'all? Good motherfucking morning. So let me tell y'all about how I met my man in Shit Hill. So if you know me by now you know I make music.
So I'm a prison girlfriend. Yeah. Let's talk about the stigmas, especially since we are met while incarcerated. I met him while he was incarcerated. Sue me. No, he's not using me for money. If you've ever seen any of my other videos, he sent me flowers to work twice. He's put 2 rings on my fingers. He sent me an emerald necklace, which is my birthstone from Amazon, brand new. Sure did. He sends me tons of letters every single week. He has almost every artist on his pod drawing me stuff at all times. He's ordered the kids water guns last summer because we were bored in the house and we didn't really have anything to do. And he likes to give me ideas when I'm bored for things the kids to do.
But why you just can't get a man in real life? It don't make sense.
He's always throwing ideas around, like, you should probably go do this or go do that. Or like, if I was home, I'd be doing this. We'd be doing this. So like, mom should go do it. So yeah, that stigma of, oh my gosh, he's using you. No, he's not. No, he's not. Y'all just see horror stories from these other girls. And yes, it does happen a lot. I've seen it happen a lot. I had a homegirl that got played big time, and she didn't even meet her dude while he was incarcerated. And he scammed her out of thousands. I mean, she's not a homegirl anymore because she ended up being foul too, so she kind of deserved it. But she got scammed out of thousands and thousands of dollars because a lot of them in there are in addiction. And they find these girls who have low self-esteem, no self-worth, and they con them into sending them all this money for like their K2 habit, which K2 is like a little piece of paper and it has like a lot of stuff like sprayed on it, and they smoke it, and it only takes like a tiny little piece like this big. Like a piece like this big would be like $20. And
just a rat. They just rat. They
smoke it and it gets them real messed up. It's not like regular WEED. I don't know why I did that, but it's like and it's really, really addictive too. It's like I don't even know. I've never done it, obviously, but I just know about it because I mean, come on.
See how it is, man. Just a waste of a box. I know plenty white, black, and all type of men that are like to, bust on her face.
So I have actually addressed this in a lot of videos, but I will tell you guys again because a lot of my viewers are new. So I met my husband while I was in prison. I'm a recovering heroin addict, almost 10 years sober. So
There you go, guys. Now, you got to understand, a lot of people are messed up. None of us are perfect. We try. But, let's put it in perspective. As a heroin addict, all of her beauty and everything that she was while on heroin has faded, broke her down to hopefully build great character. So now you have a great character, faded ass pussy. No. Because when they're the best of themselves, she wouldn't have never did this shit. It's disgusting, man. Like, she don't feel bad for that nigga that's where he got to be broken down to. But Prince, he's a recovering heroin addict too.
Okay, hey everybody. So I
met my boyfriend through a prison pen pal website, and I got to talking to his bunkmate first, and I wasn't looking for a relationship, just someone to talk to. And I got to talking to his bunkmate.
I wasn't looking for a relationship. I was just looking for someone to talk to. So the best thing that I could come up with was to sign up for a pen pal jail app instead of talking to a man in real life and being nice. So that we're all clear on why she did it. Okay?
I had breakfast and it's all over me.
And I get to eat breakfast and it could be all over me. I don't got to keep up the standards of a regular woman who don't have crumbs all over her and shit like that. That's why I did it. So I can have crumbs and shit. And I don't got to keep up the standards of what most women do to try to make sure that they look good.
Sorry.
And that's funny.
I had breakfast and it's all over me. Sorry.
That's the funny part. The display of a horrible piece of pussy.
It's all over me. Sorry. He said he was talking to some other people and looking for relationships. So he was like, hey, we could still be friends, and talk, but I'm talking to other people. So I'm not going to waste your time. I'm not going to waste my time. It's like, okay, that's fine, because I'm not looking for a relationship. So then he said his bunkmate, who is my current boyfriend now, is interested in talking to you. And I showed him your picture and he's like, oh, he loved your picture. He thought you were cute and beautiful and he wants to talk to you.
What if a man in real life said that to you in your face? Because you seem to take those words for like gold.
Like, yeah, sure, why not? What's the harm in talking to somebody else? And he said, it's not like I'm trying to pawn you off or anything. I'm like, no, I get it, So then he's like, okay, well, here's my bunkie's information. And I was like, okay. And I messaged him, and that's how we started out. We first started talking and getting to know each other, and then, it eventually escalated, and we realized we really liked each other. And at first we were just messaging each other. We didn't call at first. I had boundaries, I was like, oh, I'm gonna try this out because it's new to me, but I didn't know what to do, how this worked or whatever. It was my first time using this thing. And so we just started talking for a couple months, and then after a couple months we started talking on the phone, and then a month after that we started video chatting, and by the time we video chatted we were in a relationship. But that's how I met my current boyfriend. And you guys, it's just 2 days away till he comes home. 2 days. I'm freaking out in my head and just so anxious, so nervous, but super excited. I'm super excited. It's just me personally. I've always been super anxious and super nervous meeting new people. I'm very shy and I'm a social butterfly, but at first I'm socially inverted. But yeah.
There you go, guys. We're regular people. They're weirdos, right? We're the regular people. They're the weirdos.
Is on Prime Thursday night. The Las Vegas Aces take on the.
Hey, girl.
Hi.
You better pull up on Dr. Miller, girl.
I know, I'm over here dying laughing.
Trying to tell you, you're gonna meet the wives. They be like, how'd you meet your husband? I was a patient, child. I had a car accident And then I married a doctor. Some girl, that's how drastic they are. They harming them.
Ma'am, you are not that funny. Stop. Just get to the interview.
Themselves just to be in the hospital. Now they said I'm gonna get me my doctor by any means necessary. Cause my own asthma attack so I could be in the hospital for 2 weeks so I could vet what doctor I was gonna marry. Talk to the wives, child. They gonna tell you they was creative. They was creative. Y'all out here learning BMIs and numbers and shit.
But you ain't, because you made sure that you stay away from dudes so that you could talk about what they doing, right? You ain't no example.
These ladies out here breaking wrists to find their husband. All right, back to you, Adrian. You used to text you the RA. You have any kids?
I do. I have 3 children.
3 kids. How old are your 3 kids?
21, 24, and 33.
Okay. All by the same man?
No, by 2. I was married twice.
Oh, you're married twice, 2 men. Why'd you get divorced last?
It was just a little immature and cultural differences. A little bit of everything. We were together.
Was he white? Was he not black?
No, he was black. Just
what was the cultural difference?
Jamaican.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
But they had good jerk chicken, I'm hoping.
Yes, he cooked very well.
Okay, yeah. Okay. All right. Wasn't enough to keep you though. That's right. I got you, girl. All right, let's keep going. All right. So Adrian, Houston, Texas, 54 RN. My 3 kids. Are both your kids by your ex-husband?
The last 2 are.
Okay. You've been married twice though, right?
Right. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay, married twice. All right, let's do it, Adrian. What kind of man you looking for?
Someone who is honest, able to compromise, someone who is healed from past trauma, relationships, or in counseling.
Ma'am, call it a night. You won't be getting anybody. Too many requirements. But Prince, I didn't even say anything yet. Too many. I still think people don't understand one simple rule. That stuff you talking about is with clothes on. That man got to deal with you with clothes off. But I know you don't want to get to that, so let's go to Kendrick Ham. That's a major thing that for some reason these bitches think that it's all about clothes on. What about him? He got to deal with you with the clothes off. Maybe she, how Kendra, she don't do it sometimes. She big time.
Your perfect domain is out there. Go to Wix and make it yours.
Cameron, you ready?
Hi, yes, I'm ready.
Yes, I apologize for the delay because I changed my spot. And as y'all can see, the sun was like drowning me out. So I had to figure out a blind. All right, let's do it.
Okay.
What's your name, baby?
My name is Camry.
You look pretty.
Let's get this
Thank you
straight.
so much. So do you.
Thank you, Camry.
Thank you for having me today.
Download the Kendra G Singles
So
dating
they
app
not doing-
now.
so some
Available
of
on
them don't got the
iPhones
Kendra
and
Jam.
Android phones.
In Christ. I'm not saying somebody has to go to church all the time, but just being able to pray and just be spiritual is not a deal breaker.
5'9" taller than you though.
Yeah, it is. It is. I'm saying it's not a deal breaker if he's not, tall, super tall.
Okay. Money. Should he make?
He couldn't take that I was making more than him, and I don't want to be in that situation.
Okay. Money. Should he make a certain amount of money?
Yes. He needs to be. I want somebody who's well off. At least over 100K. I think that he needs to. Yeah, that's that.
100K ain't even the entry, so more than 100K.
Listen, more than that, especially in California, it's expensive out here now.
Are you open to all ethnicities?
Yes, I am.
Okay. All right. So anything under like 85, you can't do that.
No, I can't do it, Kendra. I've been there, done that. Mm-mm.
What was your experience with a man that made 85?
I make more than that, so I need somebody who's making more than me. Like I said, I've been there, done that. And it was just like, he couldn't take that I was making more than him, and I don't want to be in that situation ever again. So just learning from that experience.
He couldn't take that I was making more than him, and I don't ever want to be in that position ever again. Well, why aren't you there yet? Why do you have to go to Kendra to do this? Because going above him hadn't worked out. But we're not supposed to talk about that part.
He got to make more money than me. I don't, it's not up for debate.
Point blank.
But you out here making love though. You fucking know, right?
Period. If you ain't got, it's the entry fee of $100K at the door. That's the entry fee. My phone. I just get my phone on vibrate. Okay. All right. Let's do the Kendra cam.
Okay.
So they don't do the Kendra cam no more. That's what that is. So you supposed to be so thirsty as a dude that you gonna go search it out, right? I mean, that's really all I want to do today, man. Well, for right now, because my gladiator coming. So I want to get that out the way. But I get sick of this shit. I keep telling y'all niggas, man, we going WNBA like every other meatball. You niggas, man. Ain't no helping these niggas. We all know it. We all know it, guys. Am I still up here? Yeah. We all know it, man. Like I said, we'll have more fun doing that stuff. We'll have more fun doing that stuff, in my opinion. I'm sick of this shit myself. But you gotta keep the little watch time going. Cause we did make our shift. Like this Candace stuff, I'm mad that I got, away from it, but it was hitting. I know you niggas don't like it, but it was hitting other people. They was commenting and stuff. So we just gonna go there with it. What do we care? Fine, I'm gonna maybe the bitch won't come. Maybe the bitch lied. Maybe she just went to the hairdresser. Maybe she called the hairdresser and they said come now. And she gonna lie to me. Yeah, the bitch said come now. Right. Cause I think she gotta take her sister and them to the airport first. I think they doing all that today. So I get some evening run. King Disagreeable, I'm gonna need you, man, with my shit, B. With my Angel Reese shit, B. Let's do this. We can cover anything over here, brother. Now, as you can see, I'm putting you in early. We shifting. We're gonna see what happens. We're gonna, fucking clown niggas, man, like Jason Whitlock. He get to talk this shit. We don't know. He's a fucking meatball. And then we'll, whenever you get like big news like Cheyenne Bryant, we will get that too. But for the most part, we'll just cover these whores. Because I was thinking about, like you say, making another channel, but this channel's right here. I can't say whatever I'm doing on it now is doing the damn thing. Sure.
So I'm waiting for the storm. Let me tell you guys more about how I met my boyfriend. So I told you guys we are met while incarcerated, which means I did not know him at all outside of prison. I've never met him, besides obviously in the prison visits. On the streets, never met him. I think it's really crazy though, because we're from the same area, or pretty much. Like, I live in the same area now where he's from, but I used to live like an hour away too, but I've always kind of been from this area too, if that makes sense.
Don't you want nice people like that?
All right. Story time on how I met my husband while I was in prison, and he sat in prison himself. Yeah, bitch, you heard that shit. So relax. Everybody's been asking me. Let me tell you a story time on how me and my husband met. Okay. It was my last 5 years of doing time. And I was already healed from my last relationship. I was good to go. And I just needed a canteen bag. Like 99.9 of us women and men go out there and look for a canteen bag. I had my daughters open up my Facebook, you guys, because I was a minimum at the time. So when she opened up my Facebook to look for somebody, my husband at the same time was across the fucking map. He was in fucking California. He wanted to find a reason for him to do good in prison, or to make his life all about prison. He was locked up since he was 15 years old, so it was already time for him to either.
There you go, guys. Some of the stories you hear about pussy will make your head turn, man. What they do, what they will do, what they have done, it's endless. It's outright endless, man. And don't forget, that's just with men. Don't forget the shit they do with women. Machines, plastics, glass. Like, it'll make your head turn. It'll make your head turn. It'll make your head turn, man. Look at white girl. Oh, God. They all wish they was the one smearing on us. And look, they always got to break down. Unfortunately. Sometimes it ain't always in public. It ain't this, it ain't that. But, I mean, they go home and fuck a machine and come out and say, I'm good. I mean, these are sick fucks. These people, you know what I'm saying? Like, they fuck machines and put butt plugs in so much that their holes in their nerves and the skin and everything is like just deformed. I mean, these people are sick. But we, you know, like I said, we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on.
Quick story time about how I met the man that I am with now back in jail in 2015. It was 2015. I ended up going to jail for an old charge that I was on a run for hella long, right? So I think I ended up slipping my ankle monitor off. So at that particular time, I had a best friend who was married.
I think I end up cutting my ankle monitor off.
Quick story time about how I met the man that I am with now back in jail in 2015. It was 2015. I ended up going to jail for an old charge that I was on a run for hella long, right? So I think I ended up slipping my ankle monitor off.
Why would you use the words I think? How does that even formulate? Did you cut the thing off or do you think you did it?
For hella long, right? So I think I ended up slipping my ankle monitor off. So at that particular time, I had a best friend who was married. Her husband was also in jail with the man that I am with right now. She ended up hooking us up because, of course, you know how that go when your bitch got a nigga. You know how I go. So at first, I really wasn't into him like that, but we kept writing kites. If you don't know what kites is, it's when you're in jail, you peel an orange, you squeeze the juice out, you fold a note, and you fold it until you can't fold it no more, and you pick the best bitch with the best arm, and you throw the motherfucker across the fence to the other side where the niggas is at. So we were throwing kites to each other back and forth, having a little small conversation. And then eventually, you know, I kind of started to feel the nigga. He was cool. So I was only in jail for like 2 weeks. So that's about how long we were sending kites to each other. I ended up getting out of jail, getting put back on ankle monitor. I slipped my ankle monitor off again. And then I ended up getting caught up going back to jail, like maybe not even a month later. When I did end up back in jail, I found out that I was pregnant with my son. No, the baby obviously was not his because, like I said, I just got out of a crazy ass relationship.
There you go, guys. She was in jail for cutting the ankle monitor off. Okay? So you say, okay, you're a bad woman. You're a good person that did something bad. You found yourself in jail. You was just a regular woman that was in jail, you know, and that's just what happened. And you was calling your homegirl while you was in jail because you was only in jail for 2 weeks, but you was calling her and she was like, yo, my husband's friend is in jail with him. So why don't y'all just like throw letters across? And you say, hey, nothing wrong with that. She's just a girl. She ain't fucking. She ain't doing nothing. She's just a girl that's in jail for about 14 days. So she throws letters back and forth with the guy, appearing to be a single woman and a good woman that just did something bad and got caught. They give her probation. She gets an ankle monitor and she does the same crime again, right? But in the meantime, she gets pregnant by another man. So she goes back to jail and she continues to throw kites to the other guy while she's pregnant from fucking another man. This bitch ain't shit.
Did end up back in jail. I found out that I was pregnant with my son. No, the baby obviously was not his because, like I said, I just got out of a crazy ass relationship. Or I don't know if I said that part, but I got out of a crazy ass relationship.
No, you did not say that part.
When I had went to jail and met him. So I was single and, you know, my bitch was trying to put me on with somebody so that I could get over the last nigga. So anywho.
My homegirl was trying to get me to fuck somebody else so I could.
I get back to jail, I'm pregnant. The nigga wasn't tripping off me being pregnant. He was willing to be a stepdaddy. He didn't have no kids. This was my first kid. Like, we were both like, you know, whatever. I didn't give a fuck. The nigga that I was pregnant by, he didn't want nothing to do with me at the time. So I was like, whatever. This nigga want to act like he want to be a stepdaddy, so be it. Fuck it. So
this nigga act like he want to be a stepdaddy. Fuck it.
We ended up writing each other and was talking back and forth to each other the whole time we was in jail up until I ended up getting into a fight while I was pregnant. I got sent to lockdown and
I ended up getting into a fight while I was pregnant in jail.
And while I was in lockdown, he had got transferred to prison. Mind you, at this point, we're in county. I don't know if you know where West County is in Richmond, California, but that's where we were at. So boom, he ended up going to prison. I ended up getting put on lockdown for like 4 months. I get out of lockdown. We kind of lost communication. Fast forward, I got out of jail. I was 7 months pregnant. He was still in prison. We kind of still wasn't really communicating like that. And then from there, fast forward all the way, I think I got out of jail around March of 2016. The end of 2016, which is around December 24th, is when he had got out of prison. The same day he got out of prison, I had moved back in with him because, like, towards that end of that year is when we ended up getting back in touch and we ended up communicating with each other again. I lived with him for a little bit, maybe like a month or two. I ended up going through his phone, finding out that he was getting picked up by some other bitches. Left him, started fucking with some other nigga at my job. He started fucking with some other bitch, and the rest was history from there. We was kind of like on and off with each other from then until now, and then again back.
Ma'am, we are counting a minimum of 3 dicks in about a year's time with you, and you had a baby, ma'am. Why is that? You just fucked 3 niggas in a year and had a baby.
In, like, I would say 2021, I was in another crazy ass relationship, ended up leaving him, got back with my
That's 4
baby daddy, and I only call him my baby daddy because we now have a daughter together. But
wow,
I'm back with my baby daddy. I ended up getting pregnant. We
wow,
lost the baby when I was about 5 months pregnant.
Wow.
Which was around like August of 2022. And then I got pregnant again, I want to say February of 2020.
Wow.
With the daughter that we have together now. I had her December 8th of 2022. He ended up going back to prison for a case that he ended up doing before me and him had got back together. And he's been in there ever since. Quick story time about how I met them.
Ma'am, you have bastard babies. Dang. You have been very irresponsible with your pussy, man. Dang. Woo. God dang. Sheesh. Yo. That is a reckless piece of pussy. That's the common black woman, though. A lot of women. A lot of women, man. But y'all know what it is, man. You know, my gladiator is on her way.
I'm just like, I don't want nobody else. Like it's real. Like you the only man. Like I'm 10 toes. Like I'm just showing you. And so from that point forward, he was just like, hey, like look up some places in Cleveland. Like, yeah.
This look like a
story time on how I've been texting this boy for weeks who I met on Instagram, and when he finally FaceTimed me, that nigga is in jail. Been in jail. That shit is funny. And let me tell y'all now, this is not about to turn into one of them love after lockup stories. It's not. But anyway, I'm from Michigan. I don't date people from my city. I don't know. I just got too old. I'm past that. So everybody that I be texting out from here, and he lives in Florida, and we've been following each other on Instagram, and we've been DMing. But as of the last couple of weeks, we've been texting or whatever. And all the signs was there, because I'm not gonna lie, he was a very intellectual speaker, and we was having some real good conversation. He was texting all type of paragraphs and texting right back. And not saying that niggas don't text right back, but that's very seldom. And I should have known. So of course I'm texting him all the time because I'm eventually thinking he's going to fly me out to the city so we can, go on a date or something. He real deep, acting like he just really want to fuck with me so hard, and all that extra rah-rah shit. I work a lot. I schedule us to like FaceTime later on in the day. I'm gonna call you when I get home. Call the nigga when I get home and he don't answer. And then he call me back. And it's this nigga is in a whole ass motherfucking cell. Like for part 2. Story.
like I said, guys, these bitches have no way out.
Y'all all saw that lady on TikTok.
There's really no way out for the sisters. There's really no way out for the sisters, man. Now, they could do better, but they would rather have control of some dude. Like, no, in jail.
So quick story time, y'all, of how I fell in love with this man.
He is such a man. Yes, he is incarcerated, but does that make him any less of a man? No, it does not. No, it does not at all. And a lot of y'all are in the comments, running y'all mouth, talking stuff. Baby, I follow God right to this man. If you know me, then you know. I follow God right to this man. And it's very sad and unfortunate that a lot of y'all have had bad experiences with men who are doing time. But my experience is great and it's going great. And I can't wait till he come home so I can marry that man, okay? He don't want to wait till he come home. He want to get married now. So I met him through his sister, who is my friend. And at first it was just, I never really, it was just so he could have somebody to talk to because
Because you ain't got shit else to do with yourself. Let's go.
He doing time. So I'm just like, I'm gonna just talk to him, I don't have nothing to do. I sit in the house all day. So at first our conversations wasn't much, because I'm a little private, so I wasn't talking to him much or saying much when he would call me, but he would just call me like once a week. And the more he called me, the better our conversations started getting like, and I started noticing like things about myself change. So he never asked me to.
Remember, guys, a man in the regular world can't do that for the sisters. They have to have certain conditions met. I don't have all the answers of what they are, but they have a set of skills and conditions. Okay, it feathers in the wind.
Put money on his books. I've tried. Never asked me to put money on his books. I've tried. He send the money literally right back. I can't make this up. He will send the money right back. So, we just talk every day, and he motivate me and encourage me to be a better woman every day. Since I've been talking to him and I actually fell in love with him, I get up and I work out every day. I pray with him every night. I pray with my kids every morning, every night. But yeah. So
That's how you make a good woman out of a sister, guys. It has to be through the conditions that she's willing to receive, to put it the nice way. That's the best and the nicest way that I can put it. The other way is very rough. But she sounds happy. She sounds, motivated by a man. Now, the conditions of the man, they all do it, man. It's not, you don't look at her saying the jailbird. It's all about the way that she would be this quote unquote good woman. Yes, a lot of people say, they do it for Pookies and Ray Rays and locked up people and all this. It's true.
It's been making me fall in love with myself, which is how I end up falling in love with him, because I suffer from anxiety and depression because I witnessed my lover, my baby's dad, get murdered in front of me, right?
There's always something with these bitches, man.
So I just been going through a lot of mental things myself. And the more I've been talking to this man, he's just so positive and influential and motivated and driving. Like, even though he is in the worst situation that he could be in for himself,
you will bypass that and realize a good man for a good man, just not a man that's not in jail.
He still make time. I know a lot of people say he ain't got nothing but time, but it's stuff.
It doesn't matter. You're gonna bypass that. You just won't do it for a man that's not in jail. That's a surgeon that's doing his thing.
He could be doing in there that don't gotta be pertaining to me. He don't have to call me every day. He don't have to talk to me every day. He don't have to talk to me multiple times a day. It's stuff he has going on that he could be doing in there. Classes that he go to. People that he talk to. You know what I'm saying? He could be working on himself. Instead, he uses his time to work on me.
That's right. Just think about it, guys. What if the women had spoke about you as a free man, working, honest living? Could just speak about you like this. You're not locked up, though. You're a free man. Now, they won't do that. But this is good.
And to reassure me and to motivate me and to keep me driven. And he doesn't ask me for anything but to pick up the phone. So I know a lot of y'all want to believe so bad that I'm just putting all this money on his books and he's using me up and all of this. I feel like the user because he's always giving me money. He always catering to my mental health. You know what I'm saying?
Which is the most important thing you could do for the Gladiator BW in order for things to work. Nobody ever talks about that because they would try to make you believe that, oh no, I'm healed, I'm fair, I'm ready. No, this is what you want. If they could come out and just say this, and brothers could be like, you batshit crazy, and they could be like, yes, but I need this.
Mental health. He always catering to my mental health.
That's all it takes. Now, why are you fucked up in the head? Don't matter.
He always catering to my mental health.
That's the game.
Because he's always giving me money. He always catering to my mental health. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all that's sitting there talking in the comments, baby, y'all can't get a man to buy y'all food, let alone y'all kids fucking food. This man's gonna send me, he sends me on dates and sends my kids money for food, or just simply, I don't know how he does it, but pizza sent. Ding dong, pizza at the door. You know, I don't know. Ding dong, flowers at the door. It just, a lot of y'all can't get a man to buy you a single rose, let alone a bouquet. A lot of you men don't even know how to initiate a date, let alone have enough stomach to sit behind bars and send your woman on a date. A lot of you men don't even know how to initiate dates. So why y'all?
So it's the man's fault.
Running your mouth about me and mine. So what we got going on, honey? Go wash your ass. A lot of y'all bitches who men.
Ma'am, you have children in the car.
Left y'all, look at y'all and look at me, and then really think clearly about why the fuck y'all niggas left y'all, baby.
Ma'am, you have children in the back seat.
Okay. I'm not a you. I'm not a you. I'm me. And a free man can't leave me.
That's all we were saying. That's all we were saying. A free man can't leave you, but you're a single mother that's dealing with a man in jail. That's all we were saying, that a free man ain't good enough for you. It has to be your conditions. And most importantly, catering to your mental health.
A free man has never left me. I've never been broken up with in 31 years of life.
But you are a single mother. Prince, I left them.
And an incarcerated one will never be able to leave me either. And when he becomes free, he still ain't gonna be able to leave me, baby. And I'm so loyal to the T there. I have no desire. I don't even like niggas like that. I have no desire to give up my man Coochie. So he gonna try to leave me as he might. It's still gonna be the best Gucci.
There you go, guys. So all we talk about, all you talk about is the box. That's what it is. It's what it is. 2 kids in. Don't matter. Everybody got the best.
So he gonna try to leave me as he might. It's still gonna be the best Gucci he gonna ever get. It's just gonna be the best. So yeah, I have more story times, and when next time you send me on a date, y'all, I'm gonna take y'all with me. So shout out to the hater bitches in the bag who's sitting up in the house with a man who does nothing all motherfucking day, doesn't take her anywhere, can't afford to get her hair done. Oh, my babe bought my hair. Yes, he bought my hair so I could get my hair done. I couldn't come outside though until it actually got put in because he was tired of me coming outside looking a mess, even though he can't see me. I sent him pictures. Yeah, so shout out to you hating ass bitches in the back. Who niggas don't even take y'all outside? Y'all been living with the same man and raggedy ass motherfucking kids for 15, 20 motherfucking years, and that nigga don't even give you dates on
It's kids in the back seat.
Friday, bitch. Shout out to you bum ass niggas that don't even know how to initiate a date. Can't keep a woman to save y'all motherfucking stanky ass. Yep. More story time coming soon.
That's it, guys. That was a good way to end. That was a good way to end it. I think a lot of square brothers need to see this. See how these bitches make concessions the way that you think that they do. Yes, they do. They'll bypass anything that they want to. That's why we be like, why are you acting like you have all these demands and you have a list? Stop it. You'll go as low as you can go. Why you ain't doing it? I'm not even the lowest one. It is what it is, man.